Hello everybody, this is the Machismo 500. Um, I've had it for the last 6 years. Um, I got it used, of course, from someone else. I've clocked 55,000 kilometers after getting it, and I had to reinstore or restore a lot of things on the bike. Um, the suspension, the wheels, um, the bore piston kit is 535 now. Although it says as Machismo 500, I got a 535 kit. And the Continental GT 535 piston is there. Um, the wheels are new, the rear suspension is new. Um, this seat was specially made by a place called Rao's in Shivajnagar in Bangalore. They are very good with making seats for most motorcycles, I'd say. And I've got a NGK Iridium spark plug inside. Um, Couple of other things that I've changed is I moved the number plate onto the front fender rather than having it under the headlight, and I've got these additional fog lights to help me see better at night. I'm sorry for the background noises. It's just that it's a lockdown period and people are, outside their houses since they can't go anywhere else. And what else? What else? Mm, my main objective while restoring this bike was to bring it back to stock condition as much as possible. I didn't want the look of the bike to be spoiled. So, my main intention of restoring this bike was to make it more beautiful and rideable and comfortable. That's the reason I changed the suspension and the seats, and I even got the new disc plate for the front because the old one had grooves cut into it and the braking wasn't efficient enough. So I had to change this. And what else? So this is the switch for the fog light. This is a Electra handlebar, a new Electra handlebar. It fits perfectly on this, and it's very comfortable compared to uh, the old stock handlebar that was there. Mm. This is what happens when you wrap the exhaust and remove it later. The bent pipe's chromium is completely gone because of wrapping it. I had that nylon wrap around the exhaust for quite some time, and when I removed it, this was the condition that it was in, right? Um, yeah, this has the brakes on the left side, I mean, brakes on the right side, and the gear shifter on the left side, gear shifter on the left hand side. It has a 12 volts, 14 amps battery in here. This is a toolkit that has some fuses for the electric starter for the bike, and the brake light switch, rear brake light switch inside. This toolkit is completely hollow, so I store all my spanners and spare spark plugs and things like that inside here. This has the air filter. It's the old cast iron type air filter that I have because there's no connection here. And for now, this bend pipe that you see here, the bend pipe that you see here, is not the stock bend pipe that I have. Um, it is completely hollow inside. The stock bend pipe has a catalytic converter right from here to here, I believe, which makes a whistling noise when you ride. That catalytic converter came only from 2005 to 2008, I believe. So this is a hollow pipe. I do have the stock pipe with me. I'll maybe share it in another video. And this is the stock exhaust which came with the bike. It's a pretty lengthy exhaust if you see. It kind of sticks out from the bike as well. At the back, it sticks out a little bit from on the back. These seats were specially made by a place called Rao's in Shivajinagar, Bangalore. They are very good with making seats. This has been very comfortable for me on long rides. I've done 500 kilometers in 9 hours, 10 hours without much of a strain on this. But yeah, of course, everybody gets some sort of pain experience for sitting on motorcycles for that long. But this has helped to reduce that to a great extent. I'm sorry for the noises in the background. Let me start the bike and experience the stock exhaust noise from the motorcycle with the bent pipe which is hollow. I'm going to use the electric starter for now because the kicker is really hard. The compression is too high. Sometimes I have to stand on the kicker and then it goes down, and I weigh about 75 kgs. I guess the tappets are a little loose, but it'll be fine. I keep the tappets loose because the bike runs much smoother. It doesn't heat up much. The reason I keep the tappets loose is because if you keep the tappets too tight, you wouldn't have enough pickup and power while riding. That's first thing. Second thing, you'll have knocking noises. Third, the engine heats up a lot more compared to stock settings of the tappets. So I intentionally keep the tappets a little free. I can live with the clattering noise and all that, it's fine because the bike will run much colder and smoother. It revs up more freely when you're on the highways or when you really need the power for riding. Um, that's about it. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comment section below, and I will address them as soon as possible.